So now we've talked about how and where notes are found on the piano and on the on staff paper. But now it's time to talk about rhythm. Da-da-da-da. So rhythm works like this. We have two different families. We have notes and we have rests. Notes and rests. So standard rest, standard note, they look like this. There's two ways to draw most notes. There's there's only one way to draw each rest. Now it works like this. It works kind of like this. You have notes in the most basic one. We're going to put it here. This is called a quarter note. It looks like this. In America, it's called a quarter note. British terminology is a little different. They call it a quaver, I think, or a semi-quaver. I'm terrible with that. I'm sorry, guys. We're going to call it a quarter note. So this is a quarter note. This value is called a quarter. Oops, quarter. And then this is a quarter note. So this is quarter note. Now, it can be written like this. This is really common. Or it can be written like this with the head up and the tail down. Now, really quick, on notes, they have two parts. Usually they have two parts. This is called a head of the note. This is called a tail of the note, or the stem. Stem is probably better than tail, actually. Okay, so tail or stem. Again, we have our head, we have our stem. Okay, depending on if it's up or down, there's many factors that go into it, but they would look like this if you put them on note paper. They would look like these two. Okay, up and down, up and down. Okay, so this is a quarter note. Both of these are quarter notes. This is called a quarter rest. A quarter rest looks like this. The way I learned to draw it is you do slash, and then you kind of do a really ugly 3. Especially if you do it really fancy, it looks very jazzy. It's the jazz rest. If you do it really nicely, maybe it'll look something like that. I don't know. Okay, but it's basically a squiggle. If you do this, if you draw a lightning bolt, it's kind of even an actual lightning bolt, it probably would be okay. People would understand what you're talking about. Okay, so I draw mine like this, and those are called quarter rests. Let's write that here. Quarter rest. Quarter rest. Oops. What the heck happens? Quarter rest. Okay, cool. Next is called a half rest. Let's go with half. If we have quarter, we have half. Okay, now this is kind of weird because obviously this equals 2 of these. Now we'll talk about actual values in a second, but again, same thing, but it looks like this. You, instead of coloring in the note head, now you have just an empty head. It's an empty head. They look like this, and the half rest looks like this. It looks like a hat. Here's your line, and then you draw a hat on top, kind of like this. Okay, so again, you would have your notes like this, your notes like this, and that looks like that. Quarter notes, quarter rest, they would look like, a quarter rest would look like that, just straight through. It's fine. I erased my stem over there, like there. Okay, these are called half. Now, if a quarter gets 1, and we say 1 beat, the half rest would get 2 beats, right? 2 quarters make a half, so this would be 2 beats. 2 beats. And what does this mean? It means this. Let's go with an example here. If I were to take this from here and go like this and make a rhythm, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is our rhythm, you would go click, click, nothing, click. Okay, so notes means that you play. Rests means that you don't play. So if you're playing your instrument, you go bum, bum, nothing, bum, like that. So that if you go faster, this would be, if your metronome goes like this, bum, 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 just like that. This would be bum, bum, pf, bum, like that. And you don't play anything here. If this is your part, you would play nothing. You would not even say anything. You might breathe and make sure that you internally feel this rest. That's what I was taught when I was in school. But you don't need to do anything except just pretend that that there's something there, but you don't actually play it. Okay. So what does a half rest do? Okay, or a half note. A half note means you hold it for 2. So if you have 4 beats, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Each one gets 1, right? 1, 1, 1, 1. This one is going to get 2 beats. This one's going to get 1 beat. This is going to get 1 beat. So if you did this measure over and over, this would be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ba, 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 ba. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you can make really interesting rhythms like this. Now you can go bum, rest, bum, bum. We're just going to group everything in 4, okay? We'll learn about that in another time. But we have something called a time signature, and this makes us have 4, okay? So 4 and 4. Okay, so pretend there's always 4. That means that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you need a bar line to divide this up again, okay? And then you go like this. Let's go rest and 1 more, okay? So like this. So this will be our rhythm. Again, this is 1, 2, and 3, and 4, like that. Okay, so we got 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4. Okay, so if you're doing this, remember the rest mean you don't do anything. You don't sing anything. You'd go bum, 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 ba, ba, like that. Okay, and this is if you do faster. 1, 2, ready, go. Bum, 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 ba, bum, just like that. Okay, and it goes to show that you can make complicated rhythms. If you put this rhythm, or any rhythm that you want to make, with notes in a staff, so you do this, then you can start making really cool rhythms. Like if you did this, let's see, let's go with C again. If this is, oh my god, okay, this is a little too quick, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry for the bad penmanship here, but if you went Do or C, D, E, F, G, but then you went crazy, right? And you did like C, D, rest, E, E, F, rest. And then you divide into 4, and you keep going, and then, let's see, you do G with a half note there and a rest at the end. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is straight 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I have an extra beat. Well, all the better. Let me go back a little bit. Okay, so there's beat number 4 with a line, and then that on G, and then we'll just end with the rest. That's fine. Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3, and 4 like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, of course. So this is Do or C, D, rest, E, F, G. Okay, bum, 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 bum. Cool, right? You can start making music this way. You got rhythm. All music really is anyway, is rhythm. Rhythm plus notes, plus pitches, right? Rhythms and pitches. And there you got music. So you can start making your own music. Okay, so this is quarter and half. This is 1, this is 2. We'll see more examples of this next